Guys, it's your girl Ebony here, and this is my channel, Empress Ebs. And today I'm going to talk about when bad things happen. The last video I did was called Negative Projections, and if you haven't seen that, please check it out. It's informative. It's very informative. But yeah, I shall start. So, in life, as we all know, bad things happen. We can't stop them. We can't control them as much as we probably all do try to control them, but we can't. And, a lot of the time, we can't predict them. We can't see them coming, which makes them, tend to feel worse. So today, what I really want to ask you is to think about how you feel when bad things happen to you. How do you react? How do you process it? How long does it take for you to process it? What emotions do you go through? Because I find that what you go through during when these things occur is more important than the thing that's happened itself. I really believe that a lot of the time, all of these things that we can't stand that happen in our life happen to bring ourselves to our own attention. It's like the universe's wake up call, like hello, or like you're not moving in the right direction, or you've got too much ego here, or hello, fix up. Fix up. But yeah. And what I'd like you to do is something that I'd like you to practice. I've been practicing it like the past year. It's been really helpful. But it's just change how you look at it. Please change how you look at the situation when bad things happen. Bad things do not happen to you. They happen for you. And when you grasp that, you can not control, but kind of have a more sense of control over the situation. Bad things happen for you, not to you. I'd like to share with you a story that a good friend of mine, well, not a story, but it was an analogy, is how she put it to me. Me and this girl, we don't know about small talk when we're around each other. It's deep every time, it's powerful every time, it's spiritual every time, and hence I really value the friendship with her because she knows me, I know her. We're not about that small talk life. We're really not. And I can't remember how the conversation started, but she turned around to me and she said, Ebony, listen, you see when you're God's child and you know God and you've grown up knowing God, you can't get away from certain things, no matter how much you'd like to. And it's not because he doesn't love you. You got to look at it from a parental perspective. I love her, trust me. You got to look at it from a parental perspective. She went to say, Ebony, in the Bible, it says, spare the rod. You spoil the child. Do you think God's not going to live by that? He is not going to spare the rod with you because you are his child. He's going to discipline you. He's going to let things happen to bring you to your own attention. Maybe you need to let go of people in your life. Maybe you need to let go of habits in your life. Maybe you need to let go of a path that you were holding on to so tight. You don't care who you're knocking down when it comes to this path. And God is like, I'm trying to show you little signs here and there that this is not for you and you're not listening. So something big and drastic is going to have to happen now. You didn't listen. Those that don't hear will feel. And if you're a parent, you'll really understand that, because if you ever have to like discipline your child in any way, like my eldest son, when he doesn't do what he needs to do, when I'm in like diplomatic mummy mode, um, I'll confiscate the Xbox, or he's not allowed to watch TV for the rest of the week during the week until school days are done and he can resume watching television on the weekend. If you see how my son acts like this is the worst thing to ever happen to him, it's literally this is happening to him and not for him. Should have done your homework, should have concentrated in school, But as an example, when I took away the TV from my son, and this was like an ongoing thing for like 3 straight weeks. He had to practice certain things, go over his timetables, practice his handwriting, all of that stuff. On the 3rd week, my son came home with 2 different certificates for improving overall and for his maths and trying his best. And you could see that he was really proud of himself. So as much as when I say to him, look, go on, start your homework now, he doesn't really like it. What kid would? He still kind of gets little rewards for his hard work, which kind of keeps him kind of motivated. And then he appreciates his TV time on the weekend a lot more. But things like that, like sometimes we have to look at ourselves like we are God's children, because we are. We have to look at it like that. And when bad things are happening, it's because a shake-up needs to happen in your life. When things keep happening consistently, this is always something. Pay attention and start to ask yourself questions. What am I trying to be shown here? What message am I not getting why this keeps happening? And the more I do, and also, can I just add, when bad things happen, I'm not telling you like don't feel away, because if you know me, I'm gonna be foaming at the mouth. I'm loud, innit? So when I start shouting now, the whole block could hear my mouth, believe me. But allow yourself to feel how you feel, but then once you get through that process, like don't live there. Have you ever heard that saying? Don't unpack there and stay there and move in to the negative feelings. Go through it. Go through it. Ask yourself the questions. What do I need to learn from this situation? And you'll be quite surprised with what you could find. And also, just another word of warning. You will probably go when it like if you bad things happen between you and someone else, you won't get very far blaming the other person for everything you won't. You won't. Accepting your role and understanding their role in a situation is the only way you can move forward with anyone. Empathy. Empathy. And with regards to situations that are just out of your control, as I said, see what you can learn when you're out, when you take your emotions out of it. See what you can learn. See what you can learn, because like even just what you see of me today is a result of what I feel is healthy self-analysis, and taking the good with the bad. Allowing myself to feel what I felt about the situation, not being angry at myself for reacting or dealing with things how I've dealt with them, but making the correct decisions and movements to ensure that I don't feel like that again. Or not again, but if something else happens, that maybe I can handle it better. So yeah, soul search. Anyway, so that's all I'm going to talk about for today. And, like, comment, subscribe. And most importantly, have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.